Do you want to know who are the top 5 billionaires in the world right now? Watch ahead and we'll tell you what they did to become the richest people. Number 1, we have Elon Musk. Elon Reeve Musk was born in Pretoria, South Africa and grew up there until the age of 17, moving to Canada and later acquiring citizenship through his Canadian-born mother. If you notice his previous life, he had the entrepreneurial spirit in him when he used to host parties with an entry ticket in his house which would cover most of his expenses back in the days, but it wasn't until he founded PayPal, formerly known as Zip2, when he made his first big buck. With a bachelor's degree in economics and physics, he moved to California in 1995 to attend the Stanford University, but then later decided to pursue a career in business with his brother Kimball. His first venture, Zip2, went on to be acquired by eBay back in 2002 for $1.5 billion. This was when he founded SpaceX, short for Space Exploration, which is an aerospace manufacturer and space transport services company. Before his work on reusable rockets, space exploration was a very expensive venture as rockets are only meant for one-time use, and when he made reusable rockets, the expenses to create these rockets decreased significantly. Elon Musk currently is the chief engineer and the CEO of SpaceX. He essentially looked for a problem and solved it, in turn making him millions. Tesla is one of his other ventures, which is an electric vehicle manufacturing company that aims to minimize the use of natural gas fuels and make transportation on solar power and battery-operated cars, which is a great initiative to preserve the integrity of the planet. While there are a lot of companies that make cars, he just might be the pioneer of electric vehicles. Elon Musk has a strong portfolio with other ventures such as Solar City, which was later acquired by Tesla and renamed Tesla Energy. At the moment, he's the CEO of Tesla, when before 2008, he was the chairman and the product architect of Tesla. 2015 was the year when he founded OpenAI, which is a non-profit research company promoting friendly artificial intelligence. But the most ambitious work that he would ever work on would be Neuralink, which is a company that focuses on developing brain-computer enterprises that could solve a lot of neurological problems in humans. From that, he also founded The Boring Company, which is an eternal construction company instigated to solve the problem of increasing traffic in certain metropolitan cities. Elon Musk is also currently involved in a legal battle with Twitter, as your creator purchased the major American social networking service in 2022 for $44 billion, but later he terminated to do which Twitter was not happy about it, so he's stuck in a legal battle with them. But in between all of this, the factor names that he's a pro-marketer, with him always being in the limelight and getting criticized for making scientific and controversial statements. He's also known for philanthropy, as Elon Musk provided Starlink services to Ukraine, which was indeed a great way to market his product in an already established market. Regardless of his gimmicks and claims, he's doing great things for the world, and I know you won't deny that. That is why he's the richest man in the world, and he is just in his 50s with a net worth of $254 billion, with his assets in Tesla, SpaceX, The Boring Company, Twitter, and a little over $10 billion in cash. On number 2, we have Jeff Bezos. Jeff Preston Bezos is probably the biggest name in the world of e-commerce. The founder of Amazon.com used to work in a small garage in his home in Seattle shortly after he resigned from the hedge fund giant D.E. Shaw. He is an American entrepreneur, media proprietor, investor, computer engineer, and a commercial astronaut. Being the founder, executive chairman, and former president and CEO of Amazon, he has a net worth of $159 million as of August 2022, and he's the second richest person in the world after becoming the first and losing to Elon Musk. Jeff graduated from Princeton University in 1986, holding a degree in electrical engineering and computer science. He is the work on Wall Street in a variety of related fields from 1986 to 1994, after which he founded Amazon on a road trip from New York City to Seattle. The company originally was an online bookstore, and today it has expanded to a variety of, well, anything that you can think of. Chances are it is on Amazon these days, from audio streaming, cloud computing, and artificial intelligence, becoming the largest internet company by revenue and the largest provider of virtual assistants and cloud infrastructure services through its Amazon Web Services branch. Much of a lesser-known venture, Jeff Bezos also founded an aerospace manufacturer and suborbital flight services company called Blue Origin back in 2000. Competing with Elon Musk, Blue Origin's New Shepard vehicle reached space in 2015 and afterwards safely landed back on Earth. He also bought the American newspaper The Washington Post back in 2013 for $250 million. If you see the pattern, Musk is creating companies of his own while Jeff Bezos buys companies, while he still has other investments through his capital firm known as Bezos Expeditions. Bezos also co-founded a biotechnology company, Altos Lab, with Mail.ru founder Yuri Milner. Jeff Bezos is dubbed by Forbes' Wealth Index and named the richest man in modern history after his net worth increased to $150 billion back in July 2018. And the best part is he's only in his late 50s. Number 3, we have Bernard Arnault. Born on the 5th of March 1949, Roubaix, France, Bernard Arnault is the chairman and the CEO of LVMH, which is the world's largest luxury goods company, and that owns brands such as Louis Vuitton, Hennessy, Marc Jacobs, and Sephora. Having a collection of art by artists the likes of Picasso, Yves Klein, and Henry Moore, his art collection alone could be worth millions, but most of Arnault's wealth comes from his massive stake in Christian Dior SE, the holding company that controls 41.3% of LVMH, lost an additional 6.2% in LVMH, are held through his family-owned holding company Groupe Familial Arnault. Despite his hold in the fashion industry, he was trained to be an engineer, but he had this natural talent for business, which was showcased while he was working for his father's construction firm, Ferret Savinel, taking charge of the company in 1971. He later converted the construction company to a real estate company and renamed Ferrinel Incorporated in 1979. Arnault remained Ferrinel's chair for another 6 years until he acquired and reorganized luxury goods maker Financière Agache in 1984, eventually selling all his holdings other than Christian Dior and Le Bon Marché. He was invited to LVMH, and 2 years later he became the major shareholder, chair of the board, and the CEO. He is in his early 70s. On number 4, we have Gautam Adani. Gautam Shantilal Adani is an Indian industrialist born on the 24th of June 1962. He's the founder and the chairman of the Adani Group, which is an Ahmedabad-based multinational conglomerate involved in port development and operations in India. Adani is the president of the Adani Foundation, which is primarily led by his wife Preeti Adani. As of August, he has a net worth of $136.6 billion. According to Forbes and the Bloomberg Billionaires Index, he's the richest person in India and Asia and the 4th richest person in the world. Coming from humble beginnings, Adani moved to Mumbai in 1978 and worked as a diamond sorter for the Mahindra brothers. But in 1981, his elder brother Mahasukh Bhai Adani bought a plastic unit in Ahmedabad and invited him to manage the operations. This venture would be Adani's gateway to global trading through PVC imports, polymers for small-scale industry, and in 1988, Adani established Adani Exports, which are now known as Adani Enterprises, the holding company of Adani Group, which was originally built to deal in agricultural and power commodities. He would later move on to expand his business into the trading of metals, textiles, and agro products. And then back in 1994, the government of Gujarat announced managerial outsourcing of the Mundra port, for which Adani got the contract. Today, Mundra port is the largest private sector port in India, with a capacity of holding close to 210 million tons of cargo per year. The combined market cap of companies owned by the Adani Group is $218.2 billion. That's a huge success coming from a college dropout, and back in 2020, he purchased a 74% stake in Mumbai International Airport. Here's a fun fact. Adani was in the Mumbai Taj Hotel during the 28th terrorist attack, and the billionaire was kidnapped and held for ransom in 1997. And lastly, we have Bill Gates. During his time at Harvard University in 1975, Bill Gates went to work alongside his childhood friend Paul Allen to develop new software for the original microcomputers. Following the project's success, Gates dropped out of Harvard during his junior year and went on to found Microsoft with Allen. It's the largest software company in the world, with Microsoft producing its line of personal computers, publishers, books, through Microsoft Fresh, providing email services with its Exchange servers, and selling video game systems and associated peripheral devices. He joined Berkshire Hathaway's board in 2004 but stepped down from both boards on March 13, 2020. Bill Gates has most of his net worth in Cascade Investments LLC, which is a privately held investment vehicle that owns a variety of stocks, including Canadian National Railway, Deere, and Republic Services, as well as private investments in real estate and energy. Thank you so much for watching.